International Poznań.
Cześć, tutaj Maciek, witam Cię na Facebooku. W moim studiu są Pola i Olga. Bardzo się cieszę, dziewczyny, że jesteście. It's great to have you here in the studio. International Poznań, what do you actually think about this idea?
About International Poznań?
Yeah.
I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing. Like, actually, we don't have that many tourists, but we've got so many foreigners everywhere. Like, you can hear them on the street and, like, just a place for them to kind of have a community. It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's a good idea.
It seems to be a community already.
Yeah,
like,
I noticed.
There are more and more foreigners in this city. But talking of, big cities and other places in the world, you live in London and you're enjoying that.
Yes.
That's what
we do.
That's what we've talked about in the show. But it's not the only place that you've been. You, Pola, actually, you're so keen on traveling.
Yeah, I love traveling.
When I told you we're gonna discuss traveling, you were like,
yeah, it's actually something that I love.
Yeah.
No, I do.
Because in just a month you're going to Himalayas?
2 months, yeah.
In 2 months?
I think, yeah. I think in February.
So that means now you're just raising the capital.
Yeah. Now I'm just earning for it.
Yeah.
But it's
fundraising.
But in some way, it's always like that. It's, the time that you come back, you see your family, you see your friends, but all the time is kind of just waiting and like gathering money and everything, waiting for the next journey. And now it's just only a few months, so it's always the journey and the time to get money. And that's been...
How much time are you gonna stay there?
No idea.
No
Buying
idea.
one-way ticket, like last year.
That's so impressive. Olga, have you done that? Because I haven't really traveled, without my return ticket. And this is something Pola seems to be doing all the time.
Yeah.
I think I'm not so spontaneous. I always have everything planned, hotel booked, plane booked.
Law.
So, yeah, I'm not very spontaneous in that way.
I graduated in law too, so I'm afraid.
Oh, you did?
I did. How cool is that? This is so terrific. By the way, so you say you have everything planned, Olga, but that doesn't mean that you don't travel.
Yes, well, I travel a little bit less, I think, since I moved to London because of lack of time. But yes, I think when I was a student, I enjoyed traveling a lot.
What do you find there in Asia, Pola? Is it energy or what is it about?
Kindness, I would say. That's the most amazing thing that I found in any Asian country, especially in this India and Nepal kind of corner. It's the people. The people are just... People think that you go there and it's so hard because it's such a big culture clash and you don't know how to react and they don't know how to react because you're so different. But in the end, they really do want to give you a lot and they're so kind and good. And we very often in Europe or like in Western world forget about being kind to other person. And I think they've got it right. They just can give you anything, their heart and their time for nothing. And it's just beautiful, I think.
Can you think of a gesture that you wouldn't understand at the beginning and it was really strange and you were like, what do I do now?
There's one thing. I met a girl and she was a yoga teacher. Well, she was 20-something and her dad was a yoga teacher as well. And they took me in. That's very often. When I travel, people just say, oh, do you want to stay at ours? And I just stay with some people. But they were teaching yoga and they had some normal jobs. They weren't rich or anything. But they were saying, and in the beginning I didn't understand it, that they teach yoga for free. And it's kind of like a service. They just do it because they want to help and like teach people something. And I was just thinking, my Western mind was, why don't you...
Something is wrong in here.
So it's like, Western people would make money on it and teach for money. So many Westerners go to Asia.
Where's the catch?
Where's the catch? Exactly. I was like, but you don't want anything for it? I was like, are you sure you just want to do it for free? But people actually do it for free over there. And that was a shock, but it was beautiful. So it was good. Really
What's your most memorable experience from Asia, Olga? Pola właściwie.
Mountains. Probably being on summiting a mountain and seeing Himalayas.
Is it hard to breathe already?
Yeah.
Because it's so high?
Yeah. It's much harder, You get very easily tired and you breathe a lot. And
you feel like you were 70 years old or something?
Yeah, it's kind of like 5 steps. When you're really high, like, almost 6,000 or something, you walk a few steps and you're just tired, so you just rest a little bit. And I'm a smoker as well, so which is not helping, let's just say.
Do they smoke in there? Probably not.
No, not that much. No.
They should make
which
you
is really weird.
give up
Not
on
a
it.
lot of people smoke over there. No, it's so cheap over there. Come on, I'm not gonna give up.
Why would you give
I'm
up?
going to Asia.
Yeah. Paula, did you meet any monks in there? Did you hang out with some monks?
I was actually in a monastery for a month.
In a monastery?
Yes. So I did meet a lot and I was hanging out. I actually met Dalai Lama.
Dalai Lama?
Yeah. I went to his teachings for 3 days teaching. Well, I didn't meet him. I didn't chat with him. But he came to me and he kind of gave a blessing. It was like one of the most wonderful time in my life, really.
Wow. So he has time to meet with people?
Well, he was giving teachings, and I knew the way he's gonna walk down to his house. So I just stood there for 2 hours, and I knew that there is a chance he's gonna walk and like kind of bless people, just smile and say something. How are you? And I just stood there. And when he was finished his teaching, I've seen him from like 4 meters, but then he just walked to me, and I was like, hi, and I was just trying to smile as biggest smile ever, so he would notice me.
And he did, obviously.
And he did.
And he did. How would it be? A month-long workshop with meditation?
No, it wasn't like a workshop. It was just meditation, to be honest. It is
for a month, though.
Yeah, almost a month. Yeah.
That's a lot of meditation.
There's a lot. Yeah, it's like 12 hours a day.
Oh gosh.
There's a lot, but believe me, you come out brand new, baby. Like a baby, literally any flower, anything is just so beautiful. They just go, the world is the most beautiful place.
And your brain is so patient.
It's very calm.
It's very, very calm.
And it's very kind, which I really think is beautiful. It's very good to other people. And it's sometimes, especially in India, because I've done that in India, it's, everyone are just shouting and it's so loud and horns everywhere. And you just stop, you just go like, oh, everything is so nice.
And then you go to London. And maybe lose this.
I think I'm
feeling.
I think it's going lower, but I still meditate, so it's great.
So every day you have time for that?
Not every day, but I try to fit in as much as I can.
Yeah.
Because
and it doesn't mean like a special position that you have to take and be like. You are like that,
no,
or
well, I do have a special position.
Oh, you do have one.
You do. Well, you kind of sit down. You just cross your legs, not like lotus, but you just cross your legs. And I do have my fingers like that because it's just the energy just flowing really nicely. But you don't have to really. When in the monastery, some people sat down on a chair because their back was bad or something like that. So you don't really have to do all this thing. You can do it any other way.
Olga, maybe you should try that. Maybe we should try that.
I think definitely. I mean, it's very important to learn how to calm down.
Okay, February this year, Himalayas.
Yay!
The three of us.
Yay! Let's go!
International Poznań, dobrze, że jesteś na Facebooku. Mam nadzieję, że się spodobało. Do zobaczenia znowu. Thank you very much.
Yay! Thank you!
Okay.